A shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
You were twice as
I don't
smart.
care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Okay.
Okay.
Offenkundige Bestimmung heißt dieser Fall jetzt.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Schauen wir doch mal.
This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I sweated him.
Reporting devices in place. You can drive.
So. Na komm.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Düdüm. Düdüm.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Okay.
Bukowski. Phelps. Back again. We'll hear
see.
about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Okay, also hier gab es auf jeden Fall eine Schießerei. Eine kleine. Ist ja eigentlich klar, dass es Mord ist. Aber es wurde Morphium gefunden aus Armeevorräten. Ja. Und darum sind wir von der Sitte hier. Aber gucken wir uns doch mal hier den Kollegen an.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Mehr kann ich nicht machen. Okay. Mal hier. Zigaretten. Nö. Nö. Das scheint dann Müll zu sein. Mal weiter hier. Boah, er sagte ja was von der Bühne, ne? Hier haben wir noch Hinweis B.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Trompete. Hier haben wir verschiedene Mundstücke, sind das, glaube ich.
What's that click?
Ja, da hat doch gerade irgendwas geklickt, oder? Auch wieder.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Okay.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Hatten wir nicht, glaube ich, bei unserem ersten Fall von der Sitte auch nicht mal ein Ticket gefunden von Blue Room? Von diesem Jazzclub? Ich glaube, das war auch der gleiche Laden. Bin ich mir ziemlich sicher.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Okay. Ich glaube, das war's. Also interessant.
Never the same, are they?
So, was haben wir hier? Biddlestone. Okay, da haben wir nichts. Jetzt in den Innentaschen. Haben wir hier was? Ah, Morphium. Aber wieder die gleiche. Eventuell ist es vielleicht auch wie bei der Mordkommission so, dass alles irgendwie zusammenhängt. Man weiß.
Have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Oder es gibt halt eine neue Quelle, oder das ist immer noch das, was vorher in Umlauf gebracht worden ist. Ne? Hier. Gibt's hier noch was? Oder? Ups. Ist hier Zigaretten?
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Ja. Das sind schon ein paar Zigaretten. Hier noch Gewehre. Eine Browning. Mhm.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
Ja, das Ding.
Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ja, so eine Browning, so eine Bar hat schon ordentlich Bums. So.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
So ist ja das, was er eigentlich gerade sagte, ne? Zigaretten aus Armeevorräten. Ah, okay. Ja, es war einer kräftig die Armee beklaut, würde ich sagen. Würde ich fast behaupten. Warte mal, wir können ja doch mit denen noch. Mit der quatschen.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Okay, sieht ziemlich neutral aus. Fahren Sie doch einfach mal zur Schießerei.
This how you usually
Oh,
solve a
ist doch
crime?
gut.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Ja, sie war gerade schon ein bisschen aufgeregt, ne? Die weiß noch mehr. Darum würde ich sagen, bezweifeln diese Aussage auf jeden Fall an. Oder? Ja.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Okay. Wissen über Eddie McGoldrick.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Ja, das ist die Wahrheit, auf jeden Fall. Aber das ist genau der Gesichtsausdruck, wie wir am Anfang gesehen haben, also total neutral. Darum schätze ich.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Okay. Rang 17 sind wir eigentlich schon. Guck mal an. Übrigens, oh, liegt ja auch noch einer. Was ist denn mit denen hier los?
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Der hat aber nichts. Ah, das ist hier unser alter Kollege sozusagen, also vom Militär. Okay, aber der hat hier nichts.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Ah, das ist komisch. Noch nicht mal die Kohle mitgenommen. Also muss das auch einen anderen Hintergrund haben. Und zwar also kein Raubmord. Okay. Wollen wir mal gucken, wo wir jetzt
You
hin.
drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
Wir sollten ja erstmal prüfen, zwecks diesen Raub auf diese, wie hieß jetzt das Schiff? Dieses Militärschiff. Dann würde ich sagen, wir fahren erstmal ein Revier zurück. Müb, müb. Oh, sonst können wir das mal am Telefon machen. Oh, Presse.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Okay.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Dankeschön.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coleridge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111
Okay.
Club?
Was ist das jetzt hier alles? Ach so, hier. Also, Thompson.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Das hier sind die Brownings.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered.
Zigaretten. Und das Morphium. Nee. Das Morphium.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Danke. Also, fehlen uns eigentlich noch, also wir haben ja ein paar Brownings gefunden, zwar nur 3, es wurde eine ganze Kiste, glaube ich, geklaut. Wir haben aber die Kiste Zigaretten auf jeden Fall schon gefunden. Ein bisschen Morphium. Und eigentlich fehlen die Thompson, also die Maschinengewehre. Ist eine Thompson nicht eigentlich eine Maschinenpistole? Ich glaube, das zählt noch unter Pistole, nicht Gewehr. Also eine schöne, nette MP. So. Ist ja eigentlich auch völlig egal. Zumindest sollten wir auf jeden Fall da mal die Augen aufhalten. Nein, ich rede nicht mit euch.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Dann fahren wir mal in diesen Jazzclub. In diesen Blue Room. Wo wir ja auch schon im ersten Fall ein Ticket gefunden haben.
Did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough.
Und da ging es
He
ja
was
auch
in
um
my unit.
Morphium.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Übrigens, so spielmäßig müssten wir uns so bei 70% ungefähr, 60-70% bewegen. So, ungefähr. Okay. Gibt's hier, kann man mit denen auch schon quatschen? Nein. Gehen wir mal rein.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Unterstundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Also wer es gerade nicht richtig mitbekommen hat, sie hat ihn als Nazi beschimpft.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Head Officer. We have work to do.
Detective. Nicht Officer. So, fragen wir sie doch mal zu den Morphium. Gucken.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Die hat so ein leichtes Grinsen so im Gesicht, oder? Was meint ihr? Boah, wir zweifeln das auf jeden Fall an.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Opfer von Morphium-Überdosen.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Na. Jetzt hat sie nicht mehr so ein Grinsen im Gesicht, sondern eher so... Ja, ich kannte doch einen. Ich kannte sie und sie sind jetzt tot, weil ich das Morphium verkauft habe. So, in dieser Richtung. Also würde ich, glaube ich, auch anzweifeln. Wir können aber kurz mal in unser Notizbuch schauen. Aber da haben wir ja nicht wirklich... ja, das ist gerade für Musik. Könnte man nehmen. Weiß nicht. Wir zweifeln das mal an.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Okay. Ja, also jetzt sollen wir diese Elsa beschatten. Gucken. Also ich schätze mal, die wird jetzt nach Hause fahren. Oder vielleicht auch nicht. Vielleicht bringt sie uns zu einer großen Kiste voller Thompson oder einer riesengroßen Kiste Morphium. Dann würde ich sagen, wir lassen uns überraschen.